if you and somebody in a relationship, right, and you cannot touch their phone at all, leave. Leave. What a wonderful. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Norman. If you're not, welcome back to another YouTube video. So as you guys can tell by the title, in this video I'll be giving you guys my unpopular opinions relationship edition. But before we jump to this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my Instagram at Nice So Pretty. It'll be in the link in the description down below. Hit that subscribe button, and we're just gonna jump into this video. Okay guys, so these are my personal opinions on relationships, and if you don't like my opinions, then sorry. But I wrote down like a lot of opinions in my notes that I feel like people don't really go by, but we're just gonna jump to this video. Okay guys, so first thing first on the list, I have your significant other should not have the opposite gender best friend unless they were there before you. So this is basically saying, I'm basically saying, if you and somebody in a relationship, there should not be no boy best friend, there should not be no girl best friend. Like, the girl should not have a boy best friend, the boy should not have a girl best friend. That's just because in a relationship, your significant other is supposed to be your everything. Like like your significant other is supposed to be your best friend, girlfriend, ride or die, and not enemy, frenemy. Because guess what, y'all obviously gonna argue, and y'all not gonna like each other for a little bit, but that's what comes with relationships. So there should not be no need to have a best friend in a relationship. If you feel like you need to have a best friend that's not your significant other, then you shouldn't be in a relationship, in my opinion. Because I don't know, that's just my opinion. Next, I have the work the person put in to get you in the beginning, they should have the energy throughout the relationship, not only when y'all first got together. I'm speaking facts. Okay, so when I say this, I mean like, say like, okay, you and a boy meet, right? And then he's like putting in the energy to get you to be his girlfriend. He's calling you, he's texting you, he's calling you this, he's putting in energy. And then once he finally gets you, he stops doing all the things he did to get you. And I feel like that's what, a lot of people do. They just stop putting in effort, they stop putting in work that they did to get you in a relationship. And I feel like that's where the spark comes from, because just keep doing you. That's why y'all know what I mean. Yeah. So next is goofy relationships are the best. Now nobody can argue with me on this one, and that's just that. Like, not everybody is goofy, and I feel like people try to be goofy because goofy is, people just like goofy people, and people try to be goofy when they're really not goofy because they think it's cute. But if you're goofy, then you're goofy. If you're not goofy, then you're not goofy. I feel like goofy is like in your trait. It's not something you can freaking force, because if you're being forced to try to be goofy, it's not gonna look cute on you. If you're goofy, then you're goofy. If you're not, then you're not. But I feel like goofy relationships are the best, because who doesn't want to be with a person that they can laugh with? Like, everybody loves to, well, I know I love to laugh, so if you don't like to laugh, then that's you. But I personally feel like goofy relationships last longer also. So that's just my opinion. Next, you will never find somebody who you both will be exactly alike. Now, fasten your seatbelts, baby boy. When I say this, I mean, like, I feel like people try to normalize people being the same. Like, people will try to find somebody, oh, I need to find somebody that's exactly like me for me to work in a relationship. You're not gonna find nobody who's exactly like you. Nobody is the same on earth. You're gonna find somebody who, like, is like you. You're not gonna find somebody who's exactly like you. Everybody is different. You're not gonna be in a relationship with somebody who you guys are exactly alike. You guys are gonna have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 differences. That's just life. You're not gonna find nobody who's exactly like you. And I feel like that's the hard truth, because people would want to find somebody who's like them so the relationship or whatever can work out better, but that's not the truth. The truth is you have to find somebody who not completes you, but what's that word? You got to find somebody who goes with you but not completes you, because nobody can complete you. You got to complete yourself, okay? So you will never find nobody who's the same as you. People will try to look for somebody like, oh, I need somebody that's like me. But you're going to be searching forever, boy or girl. You're going to be searching forever if you're looking for somebody who's exactly like you, because nobody's like nobody. Period. Next. Prayer should be mandatory in relationships. Now, this is really based on your religion. If you don't believe in God, then you don't believe in God. If you do believe in God, then you do believe in God. But I feel like prayer makes relationships 10 times stronger and 10 times better and last longer. That's just in my opinion. When God is included in relationships, I feel like the relationship will work out better. But if you don't believe in God and if your significant other doesn't believe in God and you do, then you just got to pray by yourself that that person will believe in God or something like that. But it's up to you, really. Next, there isn't such thing as privacy in phones unless it's a family issue that you have not discussed with your partner yet. Preach, 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 preach. I feel like if you're in a relationship, you shouldn't have nothing to hide. Like, if somebody, if you and somebody in a relationship, right, and you cannot touch their phone at all, leave. Leave. I'm telling you. If you can't touch their phone, leave. Some people do not want people touching their phone at all. And I don't see the point, because if your significant other cannot touch your phone, they're going to think you're doing something sneaky. And that's just me. Because if I can't touch your phone, you're doing something that you don't want me to see. And it's something in there that you don't want me to see. So, if your partner cannot touch your phone, then you're clearly hiding something. It doesn't have to be big, but you're hiding something. Even if it's small, you're hiding something. You're hiding something. So, even if you and somebody, talking and y'all not official, I understand. But it's just to a certain extent where you take stuff. Like, you're not just going to tell somebody, oh, you can't touch my phone if you're in a relationship just because it's something you don't want them to see. And that's the hard truth. Next, zodiac signs can play a role. Now, there's people out there who be like, zodiac signs and relationships don't matter. They'll be like, zodiac signs are not true. Or zodiac signs don't go in relationships. But in my opinion, I feel like that's 50-50. Like, you have, zodiac signs can be comparable. Like, you and somebody can be the same zodiac, and it won't work out because y'all too much alike. And y'all traits just, and then you can meet somebody who's opposite zodiacs as you, but y'all differences go together, if that makes sense. So, for example, if somebody's antisocial, or if somebody is really quiet, and then they meet somebody who's in the middle of being quiet and loud, they bring out that side of them to talk, if that makes sense. If y'all see where I'm going, then y'all see what I'm going. But next, this one hit different. Females love harder and quicker, and boys love too late. Ah, my God. With this one, I mean, say if you and somebody, start talking, and the boy try to get at her, right? And then the girl, starts loving him and falls hard for him. And then the relationship don't work out, and then y'all break up. And then the girl is, going through something. She's crying because y'all broke up. And then the girl gets over the boy. And then the boy tries to get back at the girl once he sees that she loved him and that he let a good thing go. That's just how some boys are. Boys realize what they got too quick. Too quick. Too late. Boys realize too late. Yeah, that's what I meant. Boys realize too late. Mental health issues can definitely ruin a good relationship. Now, when I say mental health issues, I mean like you and somebody could be, good in a relationship, and then your mental health, like depression, anxiety, trauma, past experiences, that can really mess up a good relationship if your mental is not right. Like, if you're, say your relationship is A1, but you're just not there mentally, that can freaking mess up a relationship. That, like, it can really mess up a relationship. Some people think the person just needs help, but it's really them just, that's just how they are. Next is, oof, 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 oof. There is such a thing as the right person at the wrong time. Now, when I say this, I mean like you and a person can be like meant for each other and all, but things in life happens. Life happens. So you and a person can be like meant for each other. Y'all can be good, but then things happen in y'all life, and which causes the relationship to go downhill. And then y'all break up or whatever, and then y'all get y'all life together, and then boom, y'all meet again, and y'all happily ever after. So it's not always the case, the right person at the wrong time, but it is definitely a case in some situations. So that's on period. I do feel like there's situations that's the right person at the wrong time. Next, relationships won't work with you're dating an immature boy. Whew. Now, when I say this, don't mature to around boys don't mature to around 21. Girls mature when they're 16, is it? No, girls mature when they're 18. Boys mature when they're 21. And girls mature at a much younger age than boys. Boys mature when they're probably in their 20s, high teens, 19. Girls mature, like us girls mature when we're young. So our mental state is totally different than boys. Like, girls, if you're trying to talk to a boy and he's playing, like, it's probably because he hasn't hit his mature state. Like, boys don't mature until they're older, and us girls really be trying to take, like, some girls be trying to take boys serious, and it just doesn't work. And we have to realize it's because some boys don't mature like us. Like, we're mature, and boys just, they're playing because it's not that they can help it. It's just they just haven't hit their mature state yet, and we can't sit around and wait for you to get mature. It's just life. A girl that really love you will be your mom, your girlfriend, and your best friend all in one. Like, if okay, boys, I'm gonna put you on game. How to know if a girl love you is she gonna yell at you. She's gonna be mad at you. She's gonna cry because you're not listening sometimes. She's gonna cry because you're doing this. That's how you know a girl will love you. If you're trying to figure out if a girl love you or not, if she's not trying to better you, like making sure you good, making sure you making the right decisions in life, then she's not for you, because that's how females are. I'm trying to tell you. Next, if boys listen to their girlfriends, they will not get in any trouble. And this goes with the last one, because girls would sit here and try to tell their boyfriend everything, and some boys just don't listen, because boys are boys. Like, they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. You can't force a boy to listen. You really can't. A boy is gonna do what a boy want. Girl, if he's doing what he want and he's not, you can't beg a boy. That's you cannot beg a boy, because if a boy wants you, you're gonna know if he wants you. If he don't want you, he's gonna be playing with you, sometime with you. You're just gonna know. So do not get set up for the kill. Do not get played. I'm telling you. Okay, now this is the last one. Having the same spark in the beginning of the relationship in the beginning of the relationship throughout the whole relationship is hard. Like, when I say the same spark, like, things will change in a relationship. Obviously, you guys will start arguing, and you guys will start, you guys probably will have tears. You guys will probably be like, I don't know if I'm gonna be in a relationship no more. There'll be doubting. There'll be times where y'all go a few, not a day, because going days without talking in a relationship is insane to me. I don't know how you can be in a relationship and go days without talking to somebody. But you guys could probably go hours without talking. And that's, in my opinion, everybody needs their time alone. In relationships, people tend to not give their significant other time alone, which in my opinion is important, because everybody needs to breathe in relationships. Because if you and somebody constantly on each other's back, things are gonna get a little rusty. Like, if you and somebody are like with each other 24/7 every day, things are gonna get, y'all gonna get in each other's nerves, and that's just the truth. So everybody needs their time alone in relationships. And when I say the same spark, it's hard to keep the spark throughout the relationship. Like, when you guys first meet, it's like, it's gonna be, you're floating on cloud nine. If you like, this only if you love, like, if you and somebody meet and y'all like fall in love, like, y'all gonna think y'all on cloud nine, and then stuff will happen throughout the relationship and things will change. And that's totally normal in relationships. Relationships not going to be the same throughout the whole relationship, but it's up to both of you guys. It's not one person. It's up to both of you guys if you guys want to, keep trying the relationship. And if it don't work, then it don't work. If it do, then it do. But at the same time, with certain relationships, it can be the right person at the wrong time, and who knows, you guys can meet again. But I just feel like it's really up to the boy, in my opinion, because the boys are really the person who is really the ones who keep it going in the relationship. Because it's really up to the boy if y'all gonna date. It's really up to the boy if y'all gonna, because boy is the one who asks the girl out. But if a girl asks a boy out, then in my opinion, I'm never asking no boy out. No, that's just not how it goes. That's not how it goes. If you're a girl and you ask a boy out, and that's how y'all started dating, that's how you started dating. But in my opinion, that's the boy's job. Never can I see myself asking, never can I would never ask a boy out. That's just not in me. But if you do it and that's your cup of tea, then that's your cup of tea. Okay, guys, that's the end of this unpopular opinion relationship edition. If I offended you, I'm sorry, but I don't care. But nah, I'm just playing. I love everybody who supports me. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my Instagram and nice video. It'll be in the link in the description down below. Hit that subscribe button and watch this end screen right here to watch my latest videos. I love you guys. Bye.